Yo, this is Late Night with Sharif, and I am Sharif. What's happening? So today, man, before our guests get here, we got I think about three guests lined up tonight. Before they get here, we're gonna answer some questions. We put some questions out there um, for all our audience and see what we can touch on that we might not be touching on. I think we're on episode around about 7 or 8 now that we've already completed. So y'all kind of got the feel of what everything is about and what direction we're going in. Um, First, I want to plug that this year we are on tour, tailgate tour, with E-Ball on the grill and Buzz by B with the drinks. And we'll also have South Crack clothing line out there, also with the USC Benedict and South Carolina State gear. Those tour dates are all the way from August 31st to December 15th, and that wraps up in Charlotte at the Dallas Cowboy Panthers game. So we'll keep you updated on times because a lot of these times haven't been announced, especially the USC game because of SEC TV. So we'll get that out there to you. So man, let's get the questions. First question I got, not gonna throw their name out there and everything like that, but first question one from one of my classmates is, "How is your mom?" My mom is doing well. She has, some complications just like any other 70-year-old, 70-plus-year-old person has. Um, has a lot of vision problems where she's doing a lot of surgeries and everything like that. But she is doing well. I'm not gonna tell you where she lives at and everything like that, but she's ducked off, living nice, healthy, and everything like that. And thanks for your concern. I wrote down the questions, and I'm also trying to look at them on the computer. The second question was, "You just had a birthday. How old are you?" I am 47 years old. That's it. That's the only question. My man T, he was like, "What do you think the Cowboys gonna do this year?" Well, the Cowboys, we're gonna do like a little sports episode too, especially when we out there on the tailgate and everything. Y'all stay tuned for that. But Cowboys might be in a little trouble this year. I still think, with the playoff alignment, you know what I'm saying? I think we're gonna squeeze in. I think you're gonna get three teams out the East. Of course, you're gonna get the Eagles. The Giants look like they might be better, and I think we can squeeze in either in the, maybe one of those last playoff spots and everything like that. Which might be good for us because we can go on the road, you know what I'm saying, at low expectations and everything like that. But I got us winning about 9 to 10 games, you know what I'm saying? Probably we need 10 to get in. I think we can win 10. That schedule's tough. Really, really, really tough schedule, you know what I'm saying? We are looking forward that the Cowboys are playing Atlanta this year on November, uh, I want to say November the 3rd. Cowboys are playing Atlanta in Atlanta, and December the 15th in Charlotte, and we'll be tailgating on the tour. We'll hit those dates. Um, Next question is, just got this one today. What do I think about Kamala Harris's running mate? Well, I think it was a smart choice. You know what I mean? Because she's gonna need to get one of those Midwest states to win the election. Of course, the South is gonna go to Trump. They'll probably pull off Florida. Um, the West is gonna go to Harris. You know what I mean? We'll probably pull out Arizona, that swing state, because the governor and senator of Arizona are actually Republicans. They are saying vote for Harris. They don't support Donald Trump. So we'll probably win that, and then all the other states up north will probably go to Harris because those are some Democratic thinking people and everything like that. Ohio, Michigan, Minnesota, Ohio, Michigan, Minnesota, and Wisconsin are gonna be where the election is won this year, and picking the Minnesota governor who has done so much for them that already gives us one state. And hopefully we can get Wisconsin, Ohio. It's gonna be tough for us, but man, I think it may come down to Michigan. Who knows? But yeah, hopefully it go that way, man. Of course, Democrats gonna win the popular vote as we usually do, and if we was in most countries, whoever wins the popular vote becomes president. But they got this electoral college so that it won't be a Democrat every year, and the Republicans can get in office and change things and mess up things and all that kind of stuff. So hurt poor people and middle class and tax the middle class and all that good stuff. Stuff that a lot of y'all people that want to vote for Trump don't even understand. They are not for your class. But anyway, so I'm just gonna do 10. I actually got 14 questions, but I'm gonna do 10. I'm gonna go to my girl D. D said, will you be supporting Keenan this year? Um, Keenan is a touchy thing because what I do is bail bonding, and I really didn't like. It wasn't that bad at basketball season, but I really didn't like, at football season with the bail bonding thing out there, and at halftime they saying this is sponsored by Out for the Low bail bonding because that area that Keenan is one of my biggest areas, and that's why we support the school and everything. But we don't want to put that out there that we're waiting on them to go to jail and all that kind of stuff. So I kind of rethought that out, you know what I mean? And I'm actually gonna not do football where they do most of the advertisement and everything like that. But I am gonna do basketball, and I'm trying to get some support from the community to help buy the women's basketball shoes this year. So a gift of that, and I'm also looking into. I'm gonna talk to the coach, Ashley, over there at Eau Claire women's basketball team. I already got a commitment for the Keenan coach to come on the show. If I can get Ashley to come on the show, we're gonna throw some dollars at Eau Claire High School. If I can't get Ashley on the show, then we'll just support them. When Keenan plays, we'll go out and watch the game and cheer on both teams. All right. Next up is, what do you think about the Olympics? I think the Olympics was pretty boring this year. Kind of everybody that was expected to win and medal kind of did. I didn't really see too many surprises. I expected Simone Biles to bounce back, and the gymnasts, the USA gymnasts, to do their thing. Of course, the men's basketball team is probably going to win. The women's basketball team is probably going to win. So all the stuff that I'm interested in, I'm not surprised by. No kid came out of nowhere and did something that I didn't expect. I've been watching track and field all year and all their seasons in the Diamond League and everything like that. And I kind of knew Sakari, it was going to be tough for her to win the gold. But, I mean, her getting the silver, that's wonderful. And I think it's just us a travesty that, we didn't celebrate her, but we celebrating the bronze medalist from the gymnast. But we didn't celebrate her silver medal. We made that feel like a letdown. It just seemed like the girl can't win. So next question is, what you think about Dabo Sweeney? I know that came from Jason. What's up, Jay? Dabo, I've always supported Dabo, and kind of took a turn, and kind of took a turn a little bit with him. As far as our coach, you know what I'm saying? He's done a great job. You can't win championships every year, especially at Clemson. It's hard to recruit. We do have a bigger school in state, and and it's hard to recruit Georgia and Tennessee and get players from Georgia and Tennessee, and mainly our main thing is probably Florida, and with the emergence of Florida State making a comeback, that's even tougher. So, but Clemson, Dabo just need to change with the times. All of that going to people's houses and recruiting. Them days is over with, man. People want to be on video games, want money in their pocket, and they need it because the schools are making a lot more money than the scholarship money that they put now. So Dabo need to change in the time, go in the transfer portal. He gonna be on the outside looking in for a while. So, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Nick Saban got out the game because he couldn't do it. If you can't change with the times, then maybe you oughta, go to the NFL. or something like that. Um, what about CD Lamb? Pay the man. Simple and plain. Pay the man. By the time this comes out, he probably will be paid. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to speak it into existence because no way they going to let that man go. So, congratulations to CD Lamb. He's probably going to be the highest paid wide receiver in the history of the NFL. A lot of sports questions I'm trying to get out of them. Anything serious. Back to school, yeah. I mean, I only got one son still in school. He's special needs. You know what I mean? He's ready to go back. Um, I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna highlight that we are doing the tailgate again, the football tour from August 31st to December the 15th from USC. We're gonna be at Benedict. We're gonna be at South Carolina State. We're gonna have food, DJ, drinks. For a lot of those dates, we're gonna have all three, and then some of those dates we may not have one or the other, but it's still gonna be a fun time. We want y'all to read the flyer and stop by and come hang out with us. And I'm gonna be gambling if y'all want to lose some money. um, what's the status? I like this question though. What's the status of hip hop in South Carolina? I mean, we answer that on every episode, really, but my opinion is still the same old fuckery. Still the same old bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Still the same old dudes. We was talking about it the other day, other week when the TZ and Weezy and those boys was on here, the Nation was on here, and man, they were saying they don't charge for features and stuff. And I just think, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, none of us, we always act like, it's always that one or two artists that just act like they just better than everybody or they more established than everybody, and they get out here, they want to rob their own state and stuff like that instead of, you know what I'm saying, robbing the people that ain't from this state, you know what I mean? They want to rob their own state and cheat the game. And those be the same ones 4 or 5 years from now, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be trying to get in our events and everything like that, and we're going to charge them. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to be simple and plain. They're going to want to visit the studio. They're going to want a video, you know what I'm saying? And they're going to get charged because they're not showing no love. You know what I'm saying? They out here trying to beat people, not complete features on time. And you know what I'm saying? Since this is the last question, I'm gonna go get into that a little bit further. I met a guy that does skits at a shoe event maybe about a month and a half ago. He told me to check out his skits that they blowing up. I started checking out their skits, like their page and everything, subscribe to whatever. The man charged me, I'm not going to even tell you what the man charged me, but the man charged me a very low price to do a skit for me. Now, I've got maybe, because I had an artist, I mean, we may have got like 3 deposits out there where nobody has fulfilled the deposit. And some of that was my artist's fault also. But they didn't reach back out and say, hey, bro, when you going to do this and when you going to do that and everything. We got 3 deposits out there. We got a videographer that we got 2 videos in the hole with that he's been paid on. You know what I'm saying? So we got pretty much 5 deposits out there. Live Oak Media Entertainment's got 5 deposits out there for artists that hadn't fulfilled or haven't followed up or haven't done anything like that. We also have maybe 2 or 3 artists that did follow up that charged us anywhere from $300 to $500 and even tried to get more money out of us, like to do other stuff and everything like that. We can't get an interview with them. We can't do, but they interview with other people that are not as professional as I am. I may not be the best speaker in the world, but I'm very professional. My questions are good. I've seen them sit down with people that can't even come up with anything for 30 minutes, can't come up with anything other than, sipping on a drink and everything like that. And they haven't touched on anything, you know what I'm saying, real mediocre journalism. And these artists that I reached out to that have done the songs, you know what I'm saying, and I appreciate the songs, but at the time I thought I was getting a deal and all this kind of stuff and everything like that, and I thought everything was 100, even though they wouldn't do interviews and other things that we were willing to pay to do. But this guy that's Okay, so these guys are up and coming rappers, but these guys are doing almost a million, they doing 4, 5 skits a day, doing almost, 3, 400,000 a day, 7 day, 7 day week. They doing Country Wayne numbers. They doing 2, 3 million. You know what I'm saying? They doing $24,000 a week. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not making that off y'all rap career. I know what y'all making. I know what y'all got going on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not making that yet. And we hoping y'all make it. But these niggas from Georgia, and we can't even get that kind of love in South Carolina for us to throw you on your page and lend a helping hand to what we got going on, something positive that can combine and help everything to help us all come together, you know what I'm saying? And get there together, you know what I'm saying? But hey, South Carolina politics, you know what I'm saying? These boys charged me half of the money y'all charged me. And it was a commercial for one of my businesses, and that is at 80K right now, and has numerous comments of people saying, "Oh man, y'all been in South Carolina, man. We gonna hit out for the low bail bonding up." I even got a couple calls and even got a nice little bond out of it, and was able to help somebody, and they was able to help me. You know what I'm saying? So the commercial worked. I can't even get the other South Carolina artists to even do skit without wanting this and wanting this. This man was less than that and got more motion than y'all. And that's what's wrong with South Carolina right there. That's what's wrong with South Carolina. And I just want to say straight up, and there's no disrespect to the people, because I know a couple people going to feel a kind of way. And I didn't feel a kind of way at first until these dudes did something for me for less money and it blew up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so now I feel a kind of way like, dang, these boys from Georgia. These boys from Albany, Georgia. So why is Georgia showing us love and we ain't getting that love in state? You know what I'm saying? And that's all I wanted to say on that, man. Look out, man, you gotta look out for your neighbor, man. It's bad when a stranger treats you better than your neighbor, you know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying, man. Let's clean house up, man. South Carolina hip hop for life. Let's get somebody through the doors, man. Let's get somebody on the BET Awards this year, coming up next July or whatever. And man, I'm out. Peace.